What is up, Scar Knight, bringing you Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, episode 36 perhaps? I'm not exactly sure if I made a final decision on pertain to the last episode editing wise, because I don't know if I'm going to show the whole thing and have it like a movie special thing, or if I'm going to split it 3 parts. It really depends on my schedule. We'll talk about that in a little bit. For this episode, I should wrap things up for what I'm missing, but in this episode I'm gonna just dedicate to one thing and one thing only, so let's just get down to it. I think I want to go to Goron City, but I don't want to go to Death Mountain, so I think I'm gonna just go to the Lost Woods. I didn't even play that right, hang on. I'm gonna go to the Lost Woods and then take the shortcut to Goron City. Just hopefully I could just evade stuff while I'm there. So yeah, of course I switched to my blue tunic and the mirror shield because that's where I left it off at, and I want to feature it just like how I did in the red tunic. I don't know if that's what everybody does, because every time there's like a random episode in somebody's Let's Play, I always see them in like the red tunic or whatever, so I just assume that they're just showing their favorites or something, and I'm just gonna ignore this guy. But yeah, while I'm headed this way, I'm gonna... Okay, how did that not work? I'm gonna... What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Goron City because this episode, it actually relates to Kohiro. And I'm just gonna ignore Navi. But yeah, I always notice that when people have the tunics, I always think that it's just their favorite color, so they use it a lot. Unless they do what I do as well, where they feature it because it's only in one part of the game and I kind of want to see it more, you know, with the red tunic and the blue tunic. I think it's a really cool thing to have, you know, your character into a different color. I always thought that was really awesome, that you could just customize it in any way possible. But anyway, we're here at Goron City, and the reason for is because we actually visit this person that we're about to go to in the past, where he says he'll have something done for us in 5 or 6 years. And we actually also talked to him in the last episode. It is the giant Goron, the Meta Goron, that we had the Gossip Stone right next to it. Speaking of, there was a couple things that I did not show off that I might as well, you know. If you squish it with the Megaton Hammer, this happens. I think you guys already knew that though. And it has different effects with other items. They said that the arrow does something different, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with the hook shot. I see no difference with this one. And you already saw Dense Fire and, of course, the Zelda's Lullaby. So, yeah, like I said, there's no difference with that one. We could test out the ice arrows, but I don't think that makes all the difference either. Well, maybe the fire. I don't know. Yeah, the fire really makes a difference. The ice arrows is what I'm really curious about. Alright. I probably should have done this in the last episode, but it was getting long enough and I didn't know. I had a feeling it was more than an hour, but I had no idea. It looks like the same effect. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the last episode was all about the mask quest. Pertain to a lot of things, pretty much. Anyway, yeah, the last episode, he mentioned to younger Link about the same thing about 5 or 6 years later, and of course it's 7 years in the future, so let's go check out what he has for us. I just saw his gross fingers, but whatever. I just completed a small weapon, how about it? How about buying this knife for 200 rupees? I don't know why I gave him that voice. I really don't think I gave him that voice at all, but let's just buy it. It is the giant's knife! I kinda don't like the fact that it's called a knife, but regardless of the fact, this sword is actually pretty dang awesome. The fact that you could, well, you can't use your shield as much. It's a two-handed sword. It's just like that. He looks all cool and he looks like a samurai or something. You could use your shield, but the thing is, when you have the giant's knife out, you can't actually shield or anything. He does this thing, but if you Z target, he does kind of block, but it's not the best to block. I mean, it'll work, but there's other shields that are better, you know. I don't know, it's not like the best to defend. Either way, we got a really cool sword. I mean, we featured the Master Sword for a long time. It's the Bane of Evil's Bane. The Bane of Evil's Bane? The Bane of Evil's just evil, pretty much. And this could only be better. I don't know how to say this, man. Like, I'm so excited for this. Yeah! 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 Hey, man. You sold me a broken sword. What's going on here, man? Like, I feel like I got ripped off here. What is this? I can't fight this with Ganondorf. He'll laugh at me. That's bull, man. Looks like there's a problem with the durability, but still, how about buying this knife for 200 rupees? I just got scammed. This is unacceptable. I hope you know. Very, very, very unacceptable. Are you serious right now? No, I'm not gonna buy it. Alright, come back again. I'm actually not gonna come back again. Wow, I cannot believe that happened. Who knew that you could get scammed in a Legend of Zelda game? Well, then again, I did buy all those magic beans. Speaking of, I did also, pretty much, you know, what's it called? Actually, I should play the Nocturne of Shadow. I want to go to Chicago just so I could do that. Hang on, let me just do it easier like that way. Okay. Hopefully I could play this right. Oh, I did play it right. I thought I messed that up. But yeah, speaking of the whole buying thing, is that I said that you won't spend a dime pretty much, and that has happened. I meant so with like equipment items like shields and like magic bean, well, not magic beans, shields, fairies, and like insects and stuff like that. Stuff that they would offer you, like, it is not needed for pretty much it's not needed for pretty much what, like, if you could get that for free, you don't need to buy it pretty much. But like magic beans and maybe like the upgrades for the business scrubs, and what else, there's something else. But most of the time I end up with a lot of money towards the end of the game anyway, like more than half of the game. Either way, I'm here, and the reason I'm here is because this is where the side quest begins. You talk to her, and I'll show you some footage just to make up for it. But yeah, like, I talk to her, get the pocket Kuko, and then like go take it to Talon, wake him up, and then we get Kohiro. So what do we do with Kohiro pretty much? Well, the thing is, Kohiro, as she may say, my brother must have been very lonely. Her brother is actually towards the Lost Woods. This is what the arrow was. Oh, look at all that completion. Oh my god. There's some missing in the Haunted Wasteland. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, we're so close. Hyrule Field is finished. I don't even know which Spider Skulltula is in Hyrule Field. Maybe the one by Chicago, but Death Mountain. Okay, this is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go head to the Lost Woods. So, I guess I'll be right back. Or actually, I could just put this all in the screen. Because, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because you'll see the journey that I have to go through, and why I have to dedicate this episode just all in a whole. Because I was debating whether I should skip around or not just about this portion, but like for the rest of the video. Because it's not all that bad. I don't know. I'm gonna miss Kohiro so much. I think you guys know what's gonna happen. No. I'm gonna use a broken sword on you. It works. Oh, jeez. This is the best weapon in the world. Yeah! Okay, that guy's going over there good. And I hope you guys like that little short compilation of me using the giant's knife or whatever it's called. Oh man, I cannot believe I was scammed. I cannot believe I was scammed. But there is one thing that I could do while I'm here in the Lost Woods, because there wasn't too much that I explored when I first visited here is the thing, because I kind of, when I first visited here, I kind of went straight to the Forest Temple. But if you go on the left where the Skull Kid was, there's actually this guy right here, who we did see in Chicago, but like he kind of think that everybody was disgusting pretty much. So if you talk to him,
no response. He's sleeping.
and we saw the Gossip Stone in the last episode that if you just show up with no fairy, like, it's not the best thing in the world to be in the Lost Woods, so we really should wake him up. So let's just take this out. Kohiro, why, normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means, you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be! Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Chicago. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay, we'll do it. You got an odd mushroom. A fresh mushroom like this is sure to spoil quickly. Take it to Chicago potion shop quickly! So we got 3 minutes to get there, and we really do have to hurry. No, not only because of the mushroom, but because of him being there. So I'm gonna put this all on the screen. Hopefully I could do this right. I'm gonna go there as fast as I can. So hopefully Epona's here, which she is not. Okay, hopefully Epona doesn't take too long. Epona! Epona? She's eating carrots somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, really? This is what I was worried about. She's kind of late. Or maybe she's stuck on a tree. Yeah, she's stuck on a tree. Okay, come on. We have no time to waste, lass. We gotta save the world. Well, I know I'm already in the process of doing that, but we gotta do this fast. So we're gonna ride our horse all the way to Chicago. My future editing self is pretty angry at the moment, I could tell, but it's okay. It's not the hardest thing to edit. You just put the Chicago. There you go. I did it again for you. It's self-sabotaging, I know, but we're here. We actually never been to the potion shop in the future, no less the other one that's coming up. Hopefully I can make it there before it turns night, because they don't open in the nighttime. It's nice sunset time. We got 1:50 left. But yeah, he should be in front of this tree right here. And it's been said that more likely his dad was also the guy that was in front of the tree in the daytime. So yeah, this is the potion shop over here. This is where we're supposed to take it to. And there's actually something, because like you've seen it before in the past. It's no different because he'll just offer the same type of stuff pretty much, you know, all this stuff. So we pretty much seen this before, so no need to do that. But there is a shortcut back here, just like how it is in Corkery Forest or Village, I suppose, that you get the sneaky rupees. There's like the side store thing, but this one that kind of has its own entrance. I usually always try to hop over the gates and stuff, but it's easier going through here, because this is actually where we're supposed to go to. It's a secret potion shop, much like the one over here. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. Okay. I do actually. That bum! He had to go into the forest! I see. Hey, give it to me now! Sure. And then she uses that mushroom and fixes it up into this pretty much coming up as she's petting her cat. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. Oh. Well, we received the odd potion. It may be useful for something. Hurry to the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. What do you sell, by the way? Ultimate potion! How about 100 rupees? Oh my god, 100 rupees. She actually gives you the blue potion. Not now. Not now. Maybe someday. If you change your mind, come back and visit me. Okay. Well, this one isn't time, but we're supposed to return it to the guy in the forest. We still can't waste too much time. So let's actually teleport for this one. Cause I don't know, I don't really trust the teleportation. Like I said, it's not instantaneous. It actually carries a lot of time when you go and turn into this green fairy stuff, and then it manually goes there. Like I said, if opponent in this was in a race, opponent will still come close because it's just not immediate. It's not instant transportation like Goku. I wish it was, or else I would have a better shot against the running man. But again, oh god, I tried to slash him, but oh well. I got no time to waste, man. He can't be in the forest without a fairy, unless I just give him Navi. But I don't think Navi will let me. She's kind of too attached to Link, and plus Link is attached to Navi. So the only thing is, I'm not. Could you please, sir? Now is not the time. Now is not the time. But this is why I want to dedicate this episode just to this side quest alone and not do other things, or else it will take me so long. Oh god, that got me so nervous. I thought he was gonna catch me on the ladder. Oh my god. Oh man, he really is like a football player or something. I thought he was gonna tackle me down, just completely spear me, which is ironic because not only is that a wrestling move, but he has a spear on him. Oh my god, I was so nervous. I saw the right side of him and I did think, okay, what if he's on the left side? Either way, let's go over here and go meet the guy and give him the thing. What the? Where's the guy? Have you seen him?
That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos. So, he's not here anymore.
What have you done to him? What have you done to him? I know it's you. You killed him, didn't you? Very creepy, girl. I'm pretty sure it's not what I want to do. Let's go closer. She got the attention now.
That guy isn't here anymore.
And then she pretty much says the same thing. But the difference is that she'll end up giving you something.
That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back!
Sure. And this is what it is. She actually found this off the ground where that punk guy is. You returned the odd potion and got the poacher's saw. The young punk guy must have left us behind.
Are you going to be too?
Do you not see the fairy on me? Of course I'm not. Unless that's just code that she's gonna kill me or something. So the thing is about this poacher's knife, okay? This poacher's saw, or I said knife, right? I meant saw. This poacher's saw is, the thing is, there's a bug in the game in Ocarina of Time that if you had an upgrade, I don't know if it's Deku Sticks or if it's solely Deku Nuts, but if you got this side quest first, as soon as you get the poacher's saw, let me go call the opponent by the way, you cannot do the upgrade no longer. It is not possible because the bug in the game will not allow you to. This is the only missable item is the upgrade, if you want to call it an item. I don't know. It's not like you're missing out, but people do get bothered by the fact that they can't 100% the game because of this thing. It is fixed in the 3DS version, however, so there is that. So yeah, just be wary on that. It's kind of the reason also why I do the mass side quests. You know, Look at that ghost. That looks like a special ghost. We'll probably worry about that some other time. But that's always the reasoning why I do the mass side quest before I do this one. It's kind of the chronological thing anyway, to be honest, because you're not, you know, the mass thing you could get so early on, much earlier than you can with this one, because this is the future timeline exclusive thing. When it comes to the Young Link portion, you could do the mass side quest as soon as you get to, you know, the Zelda's letter and go to Goron City or whatnot. So there is that. So we're here due to the fact that we know that the father was the guy in front of the tree in the past, 7 years ago. And we do know already that he's actually outside the Gerudo's Valley, or I guess he is in the Gerudo's Valley, outside the Gerudo's Fortress, just standing outside his tent. So if we show him the poacher saw...
Hey, that saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw?
Yeah, sure.
Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway.
I keep mixing like Arnold and the wait, did we just get 2 broken swords? What the heck do I look like, man? You traded the poacher saw or a broken Goron sword. Oh, for a broken Goron sword. I don't know why I thought the F was a parentheses. You traded the poacher saw for a broken Goron sword. Visit Big Goron to get it repaired. Okay, and that's the thing. Well, there's a lot of things that we could talk about here. Wait, from where did I left off talking about? Like, yeah, I always do the mass side quest before the one thing. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. Because like I said, for this one, this side quest in particular, it's not available until you get Epona, and that you also get, I believe, the hookshot and bow. I kind of don't know why is the bows required. But it's more so that you beat the forest temple that is accessible to you, that you could do all this stuff. But Epona is definitely required, because you need to hop over like a bunch of gates and other things. Maybe the bow is required. I just don't really remember for why is that. Because like the thing is, oh jeez, I can't go over that really. You'll see coming up, like if you do this early on, you're gonna be caught in like a rut for a little bit, and I always notice Let's Players get caught in a weird situation, so this is why also I save it towards the end game. Anyway, I was gonna say about like the guy right in front of the tent. I didn't know, actually I'm going too far this way. I didn't know that, like, we already know he's the father and the guy is the son. But I didn't know Anju was the sister all along, which means Anju's father is the same guy outside the tent. And the old lady more likely is like the mom, perhaps? I don't really know. But you can see that they have like a bad relationship due to the fact that you know, he thinks that the world's pretty much disgusting. He doesn't like his father, and his mom kind of almost disowns him in a way. You could kind of tell that she cares, but she gets furious on his decisions pretty much. I really do have 2 items. Look at those slots. I got yellow left with the broken sword, and I got a broken sword in my B slot. Can I use both? Oh no, I could only show it off. Well, that'd be cool if you could double wield it. That's the first time ever you could double wield a 2-handed sword. That'd be awesome. But either way, I don't remember the last time it rained over here. It's kind of shocking. But I'm going to go over to Goron City, or not Goron City, but a little bit more above Goron City, because there was this giant Goron that we had talked to before, who did say that he is better at making swords than his brother. Which I guess he has to be telling the truth, because I don't think you could get worse than a broken sword. So actually, I'm going to go take the shortcut right here, because this plant, besides, you know, me jumping off of the heart container, we could also take this thing all the way up Death Mountain. So that's where we want to go, because oh wait, oh, I thought he was gonna go farther than that. I guess it's just up to here. But is this spot this way? I'm kind of happy that the volcano doesn't erupt as we're passing through, so we have to block every couple seconds. But regardless of the fact, we do want to get up here. And this always throws me off, because I always think that the Gold Skulltula is nearby, at least in editing, because they're just oh, I can't get up there. Are you serious? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to just, what the broken sword, save me. It's a bit too close range. God dang it, Metagoron. If only the big Goron could just see me try to get up to him, so he could just put me in his hand, just put me up there or something. That'll help a lot. You sure I can't get this? Come on. Come on. I have to climb all the way up. Shoot. I for sure thought the magic bean plant would just take me up there. Like, I didn't know your magical stuff was limited, dude. Okay, I guess we could just climb all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Okay, well, there's Big Goron. Wait, what's going on with his eyes? Wait, what's going on, man? What's going on? Did I just wake you up with my brother opened a new store. It's Metagoron's Blade store. Did he do this before, or did I not notice? However, I'm better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. Yeah, I know it gets kind of annoying, but there's no other way of not reading that. So, I'm gonna show off the broken sword. That broken knife surely is my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Eye drops. Okay, so we got a prescription. Off to Walgreens away. You checked in the broken Goron store and received a prescription. Go see King Zora. Okay, we could do that. I can't go to the water temple and then take the shortcut back to Zora's domain, so I guess I have to just straight up just yeet it and just go take the longer route. Oh man, I wish I could. Well, what would be a shortcut? Could I possibly go to maybe go to Lost Woods and then take that shortcut? But isn't that Frozen too, or? I just thought of the movie Frozen. Wow. I don't know. I suppose I could do that. I'm gonna take the long way so I could keep opponent close. I think I should keep opponent close. That's my plan. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna mess that up. No. Okay, well, I hope Walgreens is open in the medieval times. I really need that prescription eye drops. It's not for myself. I could swear you need to bring ID and the actual person to get the prescription, unless like we're related or something. So yeah, because I don't have eye issues when it comes to Link. It's a bit conflicting, yeah. It's, you know, it's hard to imagine Link with glasses. Actually, I could kind of perfectly imagine that. Or yeah, I don't know. That it's just something that I have to do though. Okay, let's go, Epona. Away to the Zora's River. You know, head off over there. Okay, so something else to talk about with that giant Goron. I'm not sure. Like, he has to be like the giant one that was rolling on the ground, because the other one was always in his story. He was the one that always said about the 5 or 6 years thing. I don't know why it takes some 5 or 6 years just to make a broken sword, But whatever. That giant Goron, that's what I assume, because he must be the wild rolling Goron. I guess he's not as wild anymore, and he has like a speech impediment, because I don't remember him if he was in the past or not. Anyway, there is a shortcut as well with the magic bean plant, pretty much. I'm not sure what happened to the bean seller. Maybe he passed away because he ate too many beans. I don't really know. But, wait, how come? Oh, that's what it was. I was about to say, like, last time it didn't take me all the way. But this time it is. Oh, right, the water is back. I probably could have took the Lake Hylia away. Shoot! Oh, well, we're already here. It's too late now. Actually, yeah. Well, it's not frozen still, is it? It shouldn't be. I have to be inside to find out. I assume that it is frozen, though. Let it go! Let it go! And here I stand in Zora's domain. It's still frozen all the way. But at this point in the game, or I should say that it's easier for me to do this quest when I had already done everything almost. Because when people usually do this, they'll see that King Zora is frozen with red ice. So basically they have to go in the ice cavern and then come back out with blue fire, unless they just want to buy it in the potion shop, which is very expensive. So yeah, and it's an awkward situation because whether you do that, you unmelt him, he gives you the blue tunic. So it's another reason why it's better to do it later in the game, after the mask quest as well, then do this side quest, because then it's an awkward situation. Because I've seen Let's Players do it after the Forest Temple, and then they do this briefly, and then they get out only to get the sword. I don't know, because we're just trying to repair the sword at this point. Ooh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Yeah, sure, why not? It's literally a frog. You used the prescription and received an eyeball frog. Be quick and deliver it to Lake Hylia while it's cold. Okay, well, it's frozen, so let it go. Let it go. No, but like seriously, I can't go to Lake Hylia, so it'll be harder. I literally have to go there now. I could teleport there, but again, it'll take some time. And last time I did that with the Running Man when there was a timer. Literally, like it said there was like more than 4 minutes or something like that. When it was from the Gerudo's Valley all the way to the Sacred Meadow Forest, which is like a shorter distance, if anything, because there's like the whole left side to it. I kind of wish that this water was a little bit more deeper so I could just swim faster, because I'm literally just running across. But oh well, I don't know if I'm actually gonna make it this time. It's not too far away, but yeah, okay. Oh, now it's deeper. What the heck? Well, we got 2 minutes left. This is this frog is gonna get expired. It's not as very, I don't know what the right word is, like anxious. It's not much of a rush and not much of an urgency than the guy at the Lost Woods, pretty much, because he would turn into a monster, and I feel like that's a bigger deal than a freaking frog expiring. So let's go over to, oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go over to Lake Hylia where we could see the doctor. So, a minute left. I don't know if I can make that or not. Hang on. Wait, is it this way? No, it's not. Shoot. You would think that I would know this. It's just that everything looks so similar sometimes with the trees. I always get the Corkery Forest trees mixed up with something else. Okay, here it is though. Alright. We got 50 seconds left. We gotta hurry. I guess it is really as urgent. It took me this long. Okay, so now that we made it here. I accidentally broke his sign. Hope he doesn't mind. Alright. Let's go. Okay, we made it on time. Oh, jeez. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water within various unusual compounds. Perhaps you met that old lady from the potion shop. She's like a student of mine. Ho 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 ho. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So it's like a whole bunch of connection with all these characters. That's really interesting. Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Ahoy, hoy, ho, hoy, ahoy! What is wrong with this guy? He's trying to eat my frog? Come on now. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. It's not for cooking. What are you doing? Eh, what? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Okay, well, you shouldn't assume that I brought you lunch, Doctor. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Oh, shoot. Some more timer stuff. You traded an eyeball frog for the world's finest eye drops. Hurry, take them to Big Goron before they go bad. Oh, geez, now we got 4 minutes to go over there. Okay. We really have to rush over there now. Wait, where's my... Okay, I'm about to say... Oh man, I feel like this is a lot less time than the last time. I know it's 4 minutes and all, but you know, we have to go up the mountain. Like, jeez, that's past 2 places, and it's not like the Lake Hylia one, because there is kind of like a little shortcut going down the river. Even though I had to run most of the way, it's not as bad as trying to go up an entire mountain. You know? Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna make that jump. Okay, let's see how close we can make it though. Let's go this way actually. Oh man. Yeah, but I do find it interesting that all these characters have a connection in some type of way. Oh geez, there's another ghost right there. Huh, interesting. But yeah, just be careful with the whole poacher saw thing. That's kind of like a huge thing that you're missing out on if you do everything, because you know, when people pretty much beat the game, they kind of go back to 100% it later, and then they find out that they can't. So this is why you should do it during storyline. So I'm doing it in the perfect time, which is before the Shadow Temple, or you know, vice versa. If you decide to do this before the Spirit Temple, the whole point is you want to go there and, like, you know, like, especially, opponent is definitely required if you're trying to give the poacher saw away, because, you know, the bridge is broken. I mean, you could hookshot there, which something I haven't shown off, so that's another thing. You need the hookshot because it's required. Pretty much the Forest Temple. I just don't know if the arrows are required, because if you go inside the whatchamacallit, the ice cavern to get the blue fire, if that's the reason why, but I'm pretty sure you could just buy it. But that's what it said. I don't know why. That's what I look into. But hookshot in Epona is what I recommend. But there is that, like, Lake Hylia thing where I guess if you're not teleporting, you do have to hop over. But that's what I assume, that if you teleport, the timer would tick just as much more than it would than all the other ones. I guess I could go... well, never mind. I don't know. Let's just go take the magic beam plant. That's gonna help us out a lot. We have to make it there now in under a minute and a half. Oh, okay. The only problem is I have to shoot the freaking Skulltulas down because they won't go away. So hopefully I could climb up there less than a minute because, oh man, that's gonna be a problem. Yep, they're there. I have to make this count. I have to make this count. Make this count. Have to make this count. Okay. Oh, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay, good. I thought he was gonna knock me off. Okay, we got 50 seconds. Oh, this really was like a lot closer to match on time. Or actually, didn't I make it in like 30 seconds or so? Something like that. It came really close. Come on, get up! You got 40 seconds. Let's go. Move it. Move it. Here. Just take the freaking drops. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Dude, by the time I finish this statement, it's gonna... Wait, what's going on? Those are loud sounding drops. Wow. This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not the very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently. Well, you could say that normally. I thought he was gonna take like the whole 40 seconds just to say the sentence. So like the freaking drops will expire. Either way, the Big Goron sword. You got a claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be completed. Alright. What else do you have to say? Not yet. Hey you. You are impatient. Bro, I'm not impatient. But by all means, hurry the heck up. Okay, with the sun rising up, it should be ready, right? I made this trade for claim check. That's racist, man. Yeah, it takes 3 days for this to happen. You have to play the sun song to make that a little bit quicker because it's in-game day cycles. That sword is my finest work. And we finally got the Big Goron sword. You had in the claim check and got the Big Goron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. Unlike that freaking Meta Goron who scammed me. Unlike this one, it is truly the sword. It replaces the broken giant's knife, which was a piece of poop. But this one is an amazing sword. So, it actually does double damage. And now I'm truly excited for this. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this one. Morena feeling, Morena feeling, yeah, Morena feeling, Morena feeling, yeah, yeah. This sword is awesome. Okay, well, if you like this episode, don't forget to press that like button. If you really like this episode, please consider subscribing. And consider subscribing it, please watch another one of my videos. I play the video games, and if you like playing video games, you might like my stuff. With that being said, in the next episode, we're going to try to wrap up everything to do with Legend of Zelda up to this point before the Shadow Temple, the last temple that we have to do. So, yeah, if you want to know why I call it Skyward Sword, by the way, and plus we got like 2 more hearts pretty much, along with like, you know, just the remaining thus far as we could get. I think we could get up to 8, I think, perhaps. I don't know, I have to look into it. But if you want to know why I call it Skyward Sword, it's because the Master Sword, of course, was originally the Skyward Sword. And we have this one, that's the Big Goron Sword. And of course the Giant's Knife that goes all skyward. And I just wanted to make that connection. So I apologize if you think it's clickbait just along, you know, just like the Majora's Mask one. I wouldn't be surprised if it does well in the wrong way. But Only because I extended the episode a bit too much. I had no idea it was an hour and a half. Again, unless I split it up. But either way, along with the next episode, trying to catch up doing all the other stuff, we are gonna go do, you know, like those ghosts that was running around when we were like riding Epona. We're gonna do that side quest because that one could get a little bit tedious, and I want to do that in the next episode just to wrap things up, and then we're gonna go afterwards to the Shadow Temple. So, White Tigers and Dragons to you, and you've been scarred by the night.